In 1667, a French doctor named Jean-Baptiste Denis tapped the veins of farm animals to perform human blood transfusions. His first patient, a 15-year-old boy, miraculously survived the procedure, likely due to the small amount of sheep blood that he received and that allowed him to withstand the allergic reaction. The practice, however, was soon banned as 2 further patients of Denis died. The procedure done by the doctor is called xenotransplantation. Xenotransplantation is a procedure that involves the transplantation or infusion into a human recipient of either living cells, tissues, or organs from an animal source. The benefits of xenotransplantation. So, what are the benefits of xenotransplantation? Xenotransplantation could potentially provide an unlimited supply of cells, tissues, and organs for humans. It could also accommodate the number of patients that need transplant surgery. Xenotransplantation could create a new knowledge in scientific field. It could also increase the number of organ available for people that are in need of organ. Xenotransplantation can also help to save people that are waiting for a very long time to get a donor. Barriers involved in xenotransplantation. Obstacles and hindrance of certain elements does exist for this procedure to be done, such as risk of infection across species barrier. Immunologic rejection remains the primary hindrance to successful xenotransplantation. There is a slight risk to introduce infections across species barriers. Infectious diseases passed from animals to humans under natural circumstances are called zoonoses. The safety of public health is a factor to be considered too. If there is any risk to the public at all for an outbreak from transplantation, there must be procedures in place to protect the public. Media coverage on negative effect from animal graft. Several attempts at xenotransplantation have received wide coverage in the media. Most media coverage has addressed controversial and ultimately unsuccessful attempts at xenotransplants. For example, in 1985, Leonard Bailey transplanted a baboon's heart to a baby, hoping that the newborn's undeveloped immune system would tolerate the xenograft. The child survived less than 4 weeks, and subsequent press coverage was very negative. What are the social implications on xenotransplantation? Some believe that all living things are valuable and have an integrity. And some believe that it should not be transgressed by mixing parts of one species with another. People do argue that supplementing human life with animals is essentially exploiting them for our own purposes, and that the usage of animal organs is against the God's will. The use of animal organs as involuntary donors raises some ethical considerations among some people. Animal rights organizations have been outspoken about the killing of animals for the purpose of harvesting their organs for human use, where animal rights are violated when genetically modified animals are bred due to medicinal purposes and consumption. The negative effects of xenotransplantation. Despite the fact that pigs are biologically similar to humans, the human body nonetheless rejects tissues and organs from these animals as not being natural, causing immune response. Strong anti-rejection medicines are required to depress the entire immune system. There are safety concerns of animal organs to humans. There are some diseases that are contracted by some animals, such as pigs, that humans do not, raising consideration that xenotransplantation could transmit new diseases to humans. The possibility for a mutation of the disease through xenotransplantation does exist. While some argue that the danger of death from organ donation is low, there are risks being exerted on xenotransplantation to some degree.